Welcome back to KyTalks, because Key be talking, okay? So this video is about daddy issues. I had a request for this topic a couple weeks ago. So now that I had to go through my shadow work and that healing in that department, it came back up. So why not talk about it? I have daddy issues. My dad was in my life my whole life, but there was certain things that he didn't have as himself to be able to, how can I say, he wasn't healed. He had a lot of trauma that he went through and he suppressed it. So with that being said, there was things that I had to endure, had to go through, I was subjected to, all in the realm of his trauma. I am a daddy's girl, I'm not gonna lie. There's no ifs about that, buts about that. I'm a daddy's girl. But it wasn't until the recent issue that I ran across in my marriage with my husband that I realized, like, I thought that I was healed for the most part, with my daddy issues. I remember me going through it with my husband and me saying, I just need to feel secure. I just need to feel security in my marriage, and I don't feel secure in my marriage, and blah, 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 blah. When low-key, I really do feel secure in my marriage, but I did shadow work, and it means that I didn't feel secure in my dad, so that's why I was pushing it on my husband. There was an incident that I'm not ready to talk about that happened between me and my dad, and security means, like, feeling safe from danger or harm, and I didn't feel security in that moment or even after. My dad was big on communication. Like, I can call my dad right now, we can have a full-blown conversation, and that man is a child of God, and he's gonna spit the knowledge that he needs to his children, to me, to whoever. But it was certain things, like growing up, that I was trying to get answers to, and I couldn't get answers to. Like, as far as his communication, I remember we were in our garage one day, and I don't remember if he was even sober, but just to even think about that moment of me expressing to him, like, why can't you talk to me? Why don't you do certain things? Like, I'm begging for him to get his attention how I'm supposed to. And I'll never forget that. Like, that is always a vivid memory that pops up in my head all the time. So that kind of affected how I was with guys growing up. Like, I was always wanting them to communicate to me a certain way, or just for them to make me feel secure in the relationship that I was in. So my dad was a hardworking man, so I always went for guys that were hardworking and have something going for themselves. So that was never a slack in that department. But it's just the fact that I was always needing security and needing communication from him, and that's something I never got. To even think that, like, I didn't heal that part of me. So just even speaking about it makes me feel a little bit better, because I can only get the security that I need in God now, because God is my father and my dad is my earthly father. So me not having that security in my dad, my earthly dad, I have it in God, my spiritual father. No, I don't feel like I don't have security in my marriage. Again, like I said, it's because I didn't have the security with my dad. And that's something I forget what hit me, but it was just like the biggest download. Like, it dropped down and, like, blew up. So just knowing that and discovering that made me feel a little bit better, and that way I can work on that security that I need within myself and with my God, with God. I have many daddy issues, okay? This is not just number one, but this is something that I guess it's a start, because I did start Black Girl Mama Trauma. I will continue that series for that, but this is my start of daddy issues. I'll elaborate more on it whenever it comes to me, but I just wanted to get it off my chest first. So by me saying security too, I wanted to, because I'm going to put the definition, but I didn't feel like I was protected from harm or danger. So that's why it was kind of hard for me to feel security from my dad. But that is another subject for another day. Thanks for watching.